Albert.
Albert.
Einstein! May I have your autograph, sir?
Starting with an assassination, and then some later philosophically self-justified adulterous fornication, Nat Geo's Albert Einstein-focused genius is definitely not your grandfather's E=mc². But debuting tonight with the Science Channel's first scripted drama with its flashback-heavy first episode helmed by Ron Howard in the Oscar winner's first foray into scripted small screen is, well, that's a little harder equation to capture outside its core conventionality. Based on Walter Isaacson's 2007 bio Einstein, His Life and Universe, the 10-episode first installment of the recently renewed anthology series is sturdy but ultimately unsurprising, even as it gets a little too Doctor Who sometimes, as genius jumps around in time, with Oscar and Emmy winner Geoffrey as the older Einstein and Song 1 alum Johnny Flynn as the Nobel Prize-winning physicist's younger, and let's be honest, often wayward self. Now look, conventionality is certainly no crime in television, even when it comes to telling such a tale as the real-life, rarely a dull moment life of Albert Einstein. And even here on Nat Geo, where you have to overcome the barrier for some viewers that all those numbers and theories could become.
Are you listening to me?
Of course.
You were sleeping.
I wasn't, I promise. I was having the most wonderful thought.
Oh, yes, and what was that?
It's been bothering me for over a year now. How does something travel through nothing?
And all the factors are here for watchable television, and you certainly won't be disappointed by the overflowing and well-honed craft of eccentricities of Russia's Einstein battling the rise of Hitler and violent anti-Semitism in post-World War I Germany, the suspicions of J. Edgar Hoover stateside, and domestic unrest, much of which are of his own invention, with the rooted Emily Watson as much cheated upon second spouse Elsa. Though you will miss Rush in the second episode here, trust me, where we do get to know more about Einstein's first wife, the direct and brilliant in her own wife, Malavia Maric, played by strong Victoria vet Samantha Coley. And honestly though, with Flynn as the expectedly rebellious and somewhat swashbuckling young Einstein, the naturally lit-looking series could have done with a bit more of the highest common denominator of the science of the theory of relativity and the unlocking of the atom, and less bounding through fields showing off sweet-talking from what I've seen in this event series, where real brain power and emotion comes from Watson and Coley, despite the marquee name at the top and geopolitical backdrop. Timely in these days, I will have to say, following the marches on science in this country last weekend.
What is time? A deceptively simple question, yet it is the key to understanding relativity. It is also the reason my hair is going grey.
Playing much more like a Howard feature and having previewed at the Tribeca Film Festival, the Fox 21 TV and Imagine Entertainment's produced series could remember, though, there's not actually any shame in being the smartest kid in the class, especially when the class is being stamped down upon by jackboots. It would also help if it was a little less overt about humanizing one of the greatest minds in history in order to pull in and hold an audience. Now that would have been a genius theory worth trying out. And to paraphrase Coley's Maric, allow us to see more of the whole Einstein, not simply just this fraction.